Basically, the purpose of this video is to let you Americans know, you African Americans, you Africans, stop calling yourselves American, because America was never built for blacks to be free or abolished. Slavery has never been abolished, okay? It is time for you people as Africans to rise above oppression, okay? Here I stand today. I must defend myself against unemployment, a system that was designed to protect the hardworking people. Okay, for 2 years I worked for Walmart Corporation. I never missed a day. The only reason I missed a day was because of a snowstorm. Every day I had to pray before I had to go and face racist managers. Racism every day for 2 years, to be terminated simply because I spoke up for my rights. So no, 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 America. You did not abolish slavery. What you did was create a legalized system of slavery. Now, instead of chains and hanging my people from a tree, you lock us up for crimes that the Caucasian man gets to walk away with a little something called probation. Okay? You deny us our right to vote after you have labeled us convicts, okay? Felons, okay? A right that people have fought their entire life, died, died for the right to vote, okay? And now Obama leaves behind a legacy for immigration, and because he is no longer going to be president, you seek to take that when America was built on freedom, because you did not want a king. But is you not dictating what you fled from the English? From England, you wanted independence, but you deny African Americans that same independence in which this country was founded. So thus, on June 29th, I wrote a poem for you racists, and it is called The Pursuit of Happiness. Okay? Because the founding fathers of the United States of the when they wrote the Constitution in 1787, okay? They said that we, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, in order, okay, to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, okay, provide for the common defense, promote general welfare, and secure, promote blessings of liberty for ourselves and our children. I added the children part, racist, okay? What are the rights of the Declarations of Independence? Is it not the right to the liberty, the pursuit of happiness and justice? No, I guess not. Because the authors of the Declaration of Independence, Thomas Jefferson, he declared and wrote that the American colonies should be independent from the Great Britain, because they did not respect the basic rights, okay, of the people of the colonies. Is that not what you Americans are doing today to your own citizens, your own immigrants who flee oppression? You are not respecting the basic rights of us today. Okay? So if the government create laws that are not fair and does not protect the people, okay, the people agree to follow those laws. But when those laws are not protecting the people, I believe, should revolt. Okay? And thus is what you are seeing today after 400 years of oppression. Great Britain and the King of England was not protecting the rights of the people of the colony. So the people fought back and took their power and separated from Great Britain. How dare you then, the South, declare itself to be a Bible Belt? Tell me, was it not freedom of religion that you was fleeing from? Is it not the right of the people to protect their belief, to have religion or not to practice religion at all? How then do you justify trampling on the Constitution, which they slowly separate state and church, okay, with their Sunday blue law? How long will America stand and watch the discrimination of the Muslim religion, okay? As Hitler once discriminated against the Jews. How long will the Americans sit there and watch the Muslim religion be persecuted in the media? Is there not 100 U.S. senators in Congress? If it was not for a man by the name of Muhammad Ali, who stood for religious belief, would we not be subjected to the draft today? The framers of the Constitution wanted the senators to be independent from public opinion. What is the name of the President of the United States? Is it not Barack Obama, the 44th President of the United States, who won the presidential election of 2008 and became the first African American President of the United States? He was a Columbia graduate, university graduate, okay, from New York. He studied law from Harvard University in Massachusetts. How then do we question his origin of birth and his credentials and citizenship? Tell me then, is it not because of the color of his skin and not the content of his character? Because not once have you questioned the origin of Donald Trump. So today, like Obama, I have the audacity to hope. What is the pursuit of happiness when immigrants build this land and today you make laws against the Mexicans and dare to say you would build a wall? Who is in charge of the executive branch? Is it not the President of the United States? So how then do the House of Representatives and the U.S. Senate determine which laws are to be passed and what they will veto, as if to say they are the commander-in-chief? Never have a U.S. president authority been undermined like that of the executive decisions of Barack Obama. Is he not the commander-in-chief? And you sue him for a bill for immigration, but you did not sue Bush for taking you to a false war when there was never proof of no weapons of mass destruction. Tell me, is it not because of the color of his skin and not the content of his character? What are two rights of the Declaration of Independence? Is it not life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness? I repeat, when an immigrant leaves their country and comes to America to pursue happiness, why then are they subjected to greater oppression in this great land called the United States of America than the poverty and oppression they are fleeing from their homeland? The 10th Amendment of the Constitution, called the Bill of Rights, they were added and ratified in 1791. The founding fathers, Benjamin Franklin, John Adams, and Thomas Jefferson, when writing the Declaration of Independence in 1776 and framing the Constitution, focused not on individual rights, but the right to govern the people. Okay? These rights appear in the first 10 Amendment, calls the Bill of Rights. For we the people understand no government can rule without the approval of the people that sets up the government. Include freedom of speech, freedom of religion, the right to bear arms, freedom from search warrant, freedom not to be tried twice for the same crime known as double jeopardy. But you got OJ, didn't you? For stealing his own shit? Okay. The right not to plead or testify against thyself, known as the right to plead the fifth. The right to have a jury. The right to a trial by a jury of your peers, the right to an attorney and protection against excessive fine and unusual punishment, which today I must defend myself against unemployment while I was terminated. So why then are African Americans, who are considered minority in this great land called these United States, prosecuted and forced to be pleading guilty, okay, to crimes without legal representation? And I will to pause for an answer for that. The Constitution currently has 27 amendments. The 27th Amendment was added in 1992. It explained how senators and representatives are to be paid. In 1789, Congress discussed this amendment. So why then do Congress and the House of Representatives and the President Cabinet, who is assigned to advise the Commander-in-Chief, is not doing their job. So who signs the bills into law and vetoes the bills? Is it not the commander in chief? So how dare you sue the commander in chief of passing an immigration bill that protects minority children raised in these United States? But we didn't challenge Bush for taking us to a war. So taking us to war for weapons of mass destruction that did not exist. I repeat. Tell me then, who is the commander in chief of the military? Is it not the President of the United States? What is the highest courts of this land? Is it not the Supreme Court? Tell me then, to whom do we show our loyalty? Is it not to the commander in chief? The executive branch of these legislative branches, I no longer comprehend the order of command, the chains of command, because the electoral college is a process designed by the writers of the Constitution. Okay? So many died for us to vote, and you are denying felons that right today. Okay? How then do we in these United States deny convicts the rights to vote? But no one will ever tell me that. Is it not a system of legalized slavery? To take away an individual person's voting rights? Thus taking away their voice, making them, what is the word? Making a mockery of the balance of power. We the people, for the people, by the people, declare that excessiveness of abuse of power must come to an end. This is why you see such a revolt in this country today. Police are taking actions into their hands as if to say they are God themselves. While the white man gets a fine, the black man gets a life sentence. We the people exercise our liberty as we pursue happiness, for no man is above the law. For Jim Crow was amended and abolished because some laws ought to be abolished. For no man is above the law. The law was written to protect the people. Was it not? Government was created to exercise the voice in the democracy of the people. So no justice, no peace. A man by the name of Tupac Shakur, which you brutalized and mentally abused in jail because his mother was a Black Panther, said, when will there be peace on earth? When this world turns to pieces. Because no longer shall minorities hold their peace when they built this great land. No longer shall the Muslim hold their peace when you trample in their country for oil. No longer shall women hold their peace when they have not once been elected a female president in these great United States. But every other country, the Ebola country, has a woman president. What is it? North or South Korea have a woman president, but not these United States. Again, stop making a mockery of God, because you say, in God we trust, and thus the Lord have prospered this country because you was founded on religious freedom. You wanted the right to be free. And you denied African Americans that right for 400 years. You killed Dr. King. You killed Kennedy. You killed Malcolm X. And you gave us Obama. And whoa, it didn't come easy for the Obama. And now today, you say immigrants who are fleeing oppression, because that's how America was built. Because you wanted to be free from English British rule. Today you tell us immigrants we are not welcome. You tell Black people they are not welcome, they have no voice, that the police is above the law. Like my people did not learn from Rodney King. They did not learn from all the hanging, Emmett Till, that his mother wanted the casket to remain open after you guys killed and brutalized her son because he whistled at a white woman? Tell me how we overcome America. God forbid, for we have not. I love America. I grew up here. I know I went back to my country in Haiti and they knew I was not from Haiti, as if to say I was not born in Haiti, because I look and sound like an American. And today, my soul is grieved beyond measure for what I have seen, because I date Caucasian women. I date white women. I dated white dudes when I was into dudes. And I cannot see how you people can still be racist. I do not understand that some of my dearest friends are white. But this country is racist, and you shall not have peace from the God of heaven until you cease to stop being racist. You understand? That is why you are bringing war upon your own selves. And God has spoken. God bless.